All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ravens flock, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. So, we are 2 days into training camp. The Ravens are set to be back out there tomorrow, and of course, on Saturday, we have the stadium practice. Cannot wait for that. Should be a fantastic event. A lot of excitement is in the building, a lot of excitement in the city of Baltimore. That stadium practice should be epic. It should be great. I cannot wait to see Lamar back out there in M&T Bank Stadium because a lot of us were not sure he would be back on that field, especially as our quarterback. So it's great to just have him back, and I cannot wait to see him back on that field. Cannot wait to see all the players being back on that field because they're going to have a lot of battles this season in that stadium, and hopefully they'll be able to hold it down and get us a bunch of wins. Hopefully they go undefeated at home. I would love for us to go undefeated at home. That'd be fantastic. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing OBJ and Zay Flowers in their Ravens jersey in that stadium. It's going to be electric. But that's for Saturday. We got to focus on now. So we're 2 days into training camp, and I can tell you right now, there's a lot of excitement for this team, and the energy is just different. And there's a huge reason as to why the energy is different. Lamar talked about this yesterday when he had his press conference. You know, there's a different vibe right now. There's a different vibe in the city of Baltimore. There's a different vibe with this team. The energy's there like it's never been there before. And the excitement is at an all-time high. Now, there's 3 reasons as to why this is the case. Number 1, Lamar Jackson himself. The fact that he has signed that 5-year contract and he will be our quarterback for the next several years, helping us in terms of trying to win a Super Bowl, just being here and helping this franchise win the way he's been helping us win since he first became a starter. The fact that he will be in Baltimore for the next 5 years automatically brings the energy back into this city and brings the energy back with these fans. Because last year, there was a lot of nerves, there was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of unsure feelings because we did not know if Lamar Jackson would be back. We didn't know. He wasn't signed. But now that he's signed, we don't have to worry about that. The focus now is to go out here and try to win a Super Bowl. So Lamar being signed to a long-term deal obviously brings the energy back because we know he's going to be here for the foreseeable future. The second reason as to why the vibes are so high, the energy is so high, everything's just different from how it was in the previous year, is of course Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ being on this team is something special, man. And you know wherever he goes, the fans, they follow. He brings the energy and the fans match that energy. The fact that OBJ is on this team brings an entirely different vibe, man. You can see the kids just swarming him. They love OBJ, man. OBJ is a celebrity. We know this. So him being on this team, oh my God, it just brings the vibes to another level. So him being out there, catching one-handed passes, like it's just beautiful. Just oh my God. Having OBJ on this team just brings a whole new vibe. It's a special feeling. It's amazing. So obviously OBJ is the second reason for these different vibes. And then the third reason is, of course, the new offense. We've been hearing nothing but praise in regards to this offense, in terms of the changes, the aspects, how it's going, the development. We've been hearing nothing but positive news from both the offensive and defensive players. Marlon Humphrey talked about this, man. He's seeing a lot of great things from the offense. Several players have talked about what they've seen from this offense, and it's been nothing but positive vibes. Greg Roman no longer being the offensive coordinator automatically brings up the energy in Baltimore. So many people wanted this man gone, and now that he's gone, the vibes are up. Todd Monken comes in and implements this new system that we're going to start to slowly see as they develop it throughout training camp. It's an entirely different vibe. It's a whole new system focusing on the passing, focusing on getting these skill players involved. Who wouldn't be excited for that? After what we've seen the last couple years with this offense, who wouldn't be excited to see a scheme that actually utilizes their skill players and puts them in positions to make plays and helps Lamar Jackson out? Who wouldn't want that if you're a Ravens fan? So obviously, that would be the third aspect that's helping the vibes be different, helping the energy be high. What else would you say, man? The vibes are different. The energy is different. There is no drama right now for the most part. There's really no drama. Nothing too major. other than the J.K. Dobbins situation, but nothing really major. Everything's going well for Baltimore. And speaking on that, the Ravens have gotten off to a great start. First thing that we were told yesterday, day one, was that everybody was able to pass their physicals and get the conditioning test done before training camp started. That's a new one. I was surprised to hear that. Usually you're going to have a couple players that come in and it takes time for them to get their physical and the conditioning test done. You know, sometimes they're just not in shape, or maybe they are in shape, but again, our conditioning test is very difficult, and, you know, you could be in the best shape in the world, but still find a way to struggle with that conditioning test. We have one of the hardest conditioning tests in the NFL. It's very, very tough. But this year, everybody was able to get it done. The fact that everyone got it done before training camp tells you how locked in these players are. The team is locked in. The energy's different in the city of Baltimore. Is different with the team. It's different up there in Owen Mills. It's different in M&T Bank Stadium. It's just different. It's at an all-time high. And the fact that these players come into training camp already taking care of those aspects makes it even better. It showcases how locked in this team is towards coming out here and winning a championship this season. So you gotta love it. Now, let's actually get into some of the things that have happened in training camp. Day one was about the offense, man. Day one was about the offense. Marlon Humphrey talked about it too. One of the aspects of this new offense that we saw, Lamar talked about this as well, but one of the aspects of this new offense that if you were there, you saw, and if you weren't there, you've heard, the pace. The pace of this new offense is fast. Right now, Lamar is not wearing his armband. You know, the armband in which he reads the plays from. He's not wearing it. He's not using it. Lamar Jackson talked about this. Todd Monken wants him to just call the play, go straight at it. We don't need to take that extra time to go through these plays. Nope. Here's the play. Call it, run it. Call it and run it. Just call it and run it. Faster pace. Faster pace. That helps you get to the line of scrimmage faster. That helps Lamar Jackson be able to make adjustments based on what he's seeing from the defense. Lamar, here's the play. Got it. Guys, here's the play. Let's line up. Let me look at the line of scrimmage. Let me see what the defense is trying to run. Whatever adjustments I got to make, I'll make. If I got to bring up my back here, cool. If I can go empty, cool. He's making the reads and making the adjustments. Not only that, Lamar is getting the ball out faster. Day one was a lot of quick throws. A lot of quick throws. Get the play. Tell the team to get the play. Tell the players to play. Break the huddle. Run it. Quick throw here, quick throw there. You've got weapons all over the place. Get the ball out quick. Make consistent plays. Get it in the hands of these skilled players. You don't have to sit in the pocket and wait 12 years. Get the ball out quickly to these guys and let them go make plays. The offense is running at a faster pace, and that is something we've wanted to see for quite some time. Lamar in day one had a very accurate day. The only mistake that was made there was an interception. He was going deep for Nelson Aguilar, and he got picked off by Kyle Hamilton. We'll talk about the defense in just a moment, because defense through 2 days, they've made some plays, especially the secondary. Well, pretty much the secondary, because the pass rush ain't going to be able to do anything right now. They can't touch these guys. But we'll get to the defense in a second. Lamar had a really accurate day in day one, making play after play after play after play. A lot of passes went to Zay Flowers. A lot of passes. Getting the ball out quick, getting it to your skill players, and letting them go out there and make a play. That's one of the things they're trying to establish right now, and it is a great thing to see. Utilizing your skill players and allowing them to make plays for you. Just get the ball to them and let them do their thing. We also got to see the play of the day. Lamar going to OBJ. That is what we all want to see. Lamar, man, connected with OBJ on day one of training camp is exactly what every Ravens fan wanted to see. It was a perfectly thrown pass, beautiful pass to OBJ, who, what was it? I think it was a curl and go, and he just got right between the defense. Lamar put it in a perfect spot. Odell made a great catch. Odell was being covered by Rock Ya-Sin, and he just beat him. Ran a beautiful route, beat him, caught the pass, and just made the play. And it was great. It was great. We actually got to see some videos about it, about the play. And then we also got to see another, I think it was the same video where you were seeing from both sides. Because Odell made the play, and then you look on the other side, Zay Flowers. Oh my God, this guy. They were showcasing that play. This guy, Zay Flowers, his route running. We ain't never had a receiver with that level of route running in his prime. I'm just saying, we've never drafted a receiver with the route running ability that Zay Flowers had. The way, oh my God, if you saw the video, you'll understand. His route running is so crisp, and the way he got open, oh my God, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see what this guy is going to do throughout the season. Oh, wow. Zay Flowers is the real deal. We've been hearing about it. We heard about it through the individual workouts. We heard about it throughout OTAs and minicamp. And we're seeing it right now in training camp so far. This guy is the real deal. His route running is legit. And then you got OBJ making plays too. Having these two guys on the field is going to be beautiful. Once we get this offense to where it needs to be, oh my God, those guys are going to eat. Day one really was a lot of plays for the offense, a lot of quick throws, a lot of faster pace, and just a lot of great plays from Zay Flowers or great catches from Zay Flowers and a fantastic play from OBJ. That was pretty much day one. Day two, which is today, it was more so for the defense. Now, so far through 2 days of training camp, the defense in terms of the secondary, they've made plays, man. They had 2 interceptions on day one. One of those was Kyle Hamilton, who actually picked off Lamar Jackson, like I said. It was a beautiful pick from Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton coming into year 2, we expect to see some level of growth. It seems like he's starting off training camp on the right foot. Getting that pick on day 1, fantastic. Now, day 2, the defense dominated, man. Defense dominated. The starting quarterbacks went 1 for 9 in the red zone. The only person that was able to score was Lamar Jackson. I believe he had a touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. The funny thing about it is he would have been 2 for 3. But here comes the defense. One of the plays of the day, Lamar, sidearm throws, beautiful sidearm throws to Mark Andrews, who catches it as he's trying to go in. But here comes Marcus Williams, knocks the ball out of Andrews' hands. That's going to be an incomplete. That's going to be a drop. That's it. No touchdown there. Marcus Williams looking healthy, playing healthy, making plays. That's what you like to see. So through 2 days of training camp, your 2 starting safeties are making big plays. That's what we need to see. We need to see this from our secondary. The fact that the secondary today was able to win the matchups and not give anything up, other than the 1 touchdown that Lamar threw to Nelson Aguilar, it's fantastic. It's exactly what we want to see. Especially because this is a new offense. We're expecting this offense to struggle at times, which they did today. We expect them to struggle because it's a new system. It's a new offense. Everybody has to get on the same point, and they've got to learn it. So it's going to take time. If the defense is actually struggling with this offense early on in training camp, it'll be somewhat of a problem. Not too much of a problem, though, because we understand the pass rush can't actually touch the quarterback. And there's not a lot of contact for these receivers either. So they're just going out there and making the simplest of plays because we just got started. Another aspect that should be talked about in terms of how they're pacing things is the 2 practices so far have been relatively light. They've been relatively quick. They're not long practices. They're relatively light. They're keeping things simple and slowly ramping things up. That seems to be the pace they want to go this time around. I love it. I think that's the right way to do it. You're implementing a new system. You got a bunch of new guys, and you got some guys that are coming back from injury. So you want to slowly work everybody through this process and make sure everybody's on the same page. That's exactly what you want to see. I just love what I've seen throughout the 2 days. Offense making plays, defense making plays. That's exactly what you want to see. I cannot wait for day 3 tomorrow, and I certainly cannot wait for the stadium practice on Saturday. It should be a fun one. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for the first 2 days. Not much to really speak about because, well, it's the first 2 days of training camp. Oh, side note, The play of the day today was, I believe it was a 45-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Huntley to Charlie Kolar. So Kolar getting himself involved. Kolar is getting himself involved early on in training camp. We know he's our third tight end. If he can make an impact alongside Isaiah Likely, alongside Mark Andrews, you've got that dangerous 3 tight end set that we used to use back in 2019 that was dominating. Oh, you can use that. You'll have your receivers. Man, I cannot believe the set they'll be able to run this year. Should be fantastic. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. Appreciate you watching. With that being said, that is all I've got, and I'm out of here. Peace.